transform my life. According to something of network, is it my network that is poor? Can you hear me? Coach Lopez, Coach Sandra, can you hear me? Someone is complaining of my network.
Actually, it's a little bit fluctuating. Yeah.
You're coming in and
Right
out.
now, I think
Can
it's
you hear me?
good.
Can someone help me? Can you hear me so I can know that together?
Yes, a little bit fluctuating, mentor.
Okay, it was cracking before.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can
Oh,
I go
yeah.
on?
I can hear you now, right?
Well, I think the network is a bit. That's why I'm actually using two different devices. So you're going to bear with me. Just let me know so that I can actually all right, thank you. So actually to go straight to actually sharing my story, how I actually moved. Okay, thank you, Sir Lopez. How I actually moved from grace to grass, courtesy Alliance Emotion Global. Now you're going to see senior brand ambassador. Now, why you're seeing ambassador is not because I'm a global ambassador, okay? Not because I'm a global ambassador, but because what we are actually running now, what we are doing, my theme is brand ambassador. Okay, that's what we are actually doing, brand ambassador. That's what we are taking now. So that's why most of my members are all brand ambassadors, okay? Some are senior ambassador, okay? Now, well, somebody said not better. Okay, and I need you to see my face. What do I do? What do I do? Network will not let me be. So I'll just go. You know, what I'm going to start a little bit of my story, how I actually started life. I was actually able to go to school. I schooled in both Nigeria, Ghana, and a little bit of South Africa. I did some courses there. And then I was opportune to work with a particular bank in Nigeria. Now I got to the level where I was managing the immunization of a particular state, okay, in the northern Nigeria. Everything that had to do with the immunization passes through me. Now, it got to a level that I had two police escort. When I mean put two police escort, I was using clean cars. I was actually living large. I was living large. Things were going on well for me. And then suddenly I lost the job. The job was no longer available. The job was no longer from grace to grass. Things became so bad. When I mean bad, things became so terrible for me that I couldn't even feed my family. Now I had 4 kids then. No, I couldn't feed my family. Things were so bad. But I now remember that I can actually do a few things with my hand. Now I do a lot of creative things with my hand. I can create some things. So I decided to actually apply to some schools right there in Abuja, okay, to do some arts, to teach them how to use their hands to do some artwork. So I was actually teaching them to do the artwork, and they are paying me some peanuts. Okay, some of the school pays me 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 every month. So I teach them how to use their hand to do some creative thing. You can see how beautiful I was looking then. Okay, how poverty actually changed my life. Poverty dealt with me so badly, you know. was doing with the children. We convert trash. It's called craft and art. That's what I teach them. I was teaching them that, believing that I can use that to balance up since the banking job was no longer available. That's what I was doing. Okay, but it wasn't enough to actually take care of my family. I keep struggling and keep struggling. It wasn't enough. In fact, some of the schools at the end of the month, they wouldn't pay me. There will be no money to pay me. They'll tell me, sorry, there's no money. Children have not paid school fees. I wasn't earning anything. So things were becoming so tough for me, so terrible. I wasn't able to actually take care of my family. Now, it got to a level that I met a man who actually gave me a car to be using to do cab. Now, in the city of Abuja, for those of you who have been to Abuja before, if your taxi is not painted, then you are going to be in trouble with all these task force and co. So I was having a lot of trouble. So it got a certain time that I felt so bad. So bad that I couldn't get anything. I couldn't get money. I couldn't take care of my family. I couldn't feed my family. Life was so bad for me. Okay, I told you earlier that I had 4 kids. Now, one of my child, the one you're seeing on the screen, got ill. And I needed 120,000 naira for treatment. I ran everywhere. Okay, looking for, wow, Coach Sam is here. Wow, thank you, Coach Sam. Now, I went around everywhere looking for how I was going to secure actually some money to take care of my kids. Guys, I ran around for 2 months. I couldn't get money to actually take care of this boy. Now, on the 22nd of November 2017, the boy died. Now, I actually do know that death is something you can not actually avoid. Someone will still be alive today. I had no money to take care of him. I ran everywhere. Now, most time people don't want to help because you don't have money. Recently, when I started making money in one of the states in Nigeria, I tried to send messages to 10 people. Please, can you help me with so amount? Guys, you won't believe that less than 30 minutes, a lot of people, in fact, to me. Now I asked her, why did you go to borrow money to send to me? She said, because I know you can pay a mentor. But then they couldn't give me because they knew that I was a pauper. I had no money. The church looked down on me. Nobody valued me. So I felt so bad. It got to a level that I began to think that the best thing for me to do was actually to take my life. Because guys, if I had money, you see that boy on the screen, that's the boy among my children that looked exactly like me. I lost him to poverty because there was no money. I lost this boy. The boy died. If I had met M. Glover before this boy falls sick, I tell you the truth, the boy will still be alive today. I couldn't do anything. There was nothing I could do. The boy died. That's how bad it was for me. That's how bad. Now, that was how I was looking at. I was hopeless. And then a man gave me one Honda 86. I can't forget. Honda 86 to be using to do cab. Now, I was using it to do cab. Most time I used to do in the night. I wasn't meeting up. Things were so bad. And then one day I got somewhere by Barnet John. That day, I was so tired. I got frustrated and I slept up in the car. Now, while sleeping in the car there, a man came, okay, named McDonald. Okay, he came and tapped the car and said, Yaoundé. And then I didn't know where Yaoundé was because that time I was feeling that the best thing for me to do was actually to take my life. The best thing for me to do was actually to end it all. That was what was on my mind, just end it all. Now, the man came and tapped the taxi. Now, if you know Abuja very well, now there are a lot of taxis everywhere. The man didn't stop any taxi. He walked down from the office. Those of you actually know Abuja office. The man walked down from the office, went so far, then walked to where a taxi, dirty, Very ugly looking driver was. And then the man told me that, is it taxi? Where are you going? And then I said, sir, how much do you pay? He said, 300 naira. Now, when I had that 300 naira, I was so happy. Now, I don't know what is 300 naira in pesos now. Okay, because I remember when I was in the Philippines, I was doing that change. I don't know if it's multiplied by 7 or 7.5 now to actually get the naira equivalent. Okay, now I did that just for 300 naira. So there was a time that 1,000 naira, in fact, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, I couldn't actually get that. It was like a big money to me. I couldn't get that. I struggled. I did it. No way. No way. The money wasn't coming. So while I was sleeping, when the man told me, Yaoundé, I knelt down for the first time and thank God. I said, God, finally you have answered my prayer. Thank you for answering my prayer. Now I took the man to his house. While we were going to the house, the man asked me, it's like you actually went to school. And I told him, sir, I have a lot of useless certificates that gave me nothing other than pains and agony. When I say pain and agony, I have certificates that couldn't give me anything. I have master's degree, have this, and yet nothing to show for it. And then when we got to the man's house, to actually cut the story of that aspect, that when we got to the man's house, the man told me that there's something he can connect. Actually, he forgot something in my car. Okay, I called him and said, sir, you forgot something in the car. He didn't bother to respond. So I decided to go give it to him, and he said, oh, you look sincere. Now, I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to introduce you to what I do. And then he said something. He said, between now and he told me that between now and the next 2 years, that you are not going to know anything called poverty again if you can actually follow me to one office tomorrow. Now, before then, I was just a church boy. You can see that dress you're seeing there was my best. When I say my best, it was my very best, okay? I don't know if it's coat or what would I call it. It was my best. I wear it only on Sundays. I remember one certain time, one of the pastors I was on that told me that, see, you don't need to preach on the altar. Everywhere is your altar. Because of how dirty I am, I had only one shoe that shoemakers have worked and got quite tired of it. So that time I went out to the park where I normally see. There was no home actually. I sleep in a park before. Okay, so I went back to that park. And then when I got there, I couldn't sleep. It was night. They refused to break. You know, it was my longest. I actually have 2 longest nights in my life. The first one was this night when the man told me, go back and come tomorrow. I'm going to show you what I did. At that level, I didn't mind if the man is a ritualist. I didn't mind if the man was doing one thing or the other. I was just interested in knowing what the man wanted to show me. That will end my misery, that will end my poverty in just 2 years. Yeah, to some people, 2 years looks so large. But to me, that 2 years, I was willing to actually go on and see how this can transform me. Now, very early in the morning, the next day, I actually went to the office. And the man took me to the office. That was the day. You can see that red top I was wearing. Me and Chidi, we call him Chidi in Nigeria. Okay, now that was my best, and that faded jean. Okay, that was my best at that time. I wear during the day, and then in the night I wash. And if it didn't dry, I tell myself, don't worry, you're wearing wash and wear. I will wear it wet like that and go out. And then we came to the presentation. And then they started with talking about, I had them shouting 1 million. 10 million. I said, these guys are calling this million. Is this million your mate? Why are you calling million like this? Because the million was so like, why are you calling this million like this? And then they started talking about product. When they started talking about product, I was turned off. What's this? So it's product I will sell for 2 years before I can get any transformation. So I have to sell product for a whole 2 years before my life can be transformed. I was turned off, but because I was sitting in the front and a lot of people, okay, 37 pesos, thank you. That was what the man paid me. That was the first money I was getting in 3 months then, in 3 months. So I finish their nonsense. As soon as they are done with their nonsense, I will just walk away and go my way. And then when they finished, I thought they are rounding up. And then this person began to talk about the money aspect. And then he talked about one on the left, on the right, 4,800. And something hit me when the man was talking about. I turned and I looked at everybody there. I began to peer everybody, this and this, this and this. Wow, I said, well, now I'm actually an Igbo man, and I understand the game of number by the reason of the literature I actually did in the bank. I understand the number game. So I said, well, there's money here, there's money here. And then the man told me, are you interested? Are you interested? Go ahead, go and get 38,000 naira. Then it was 38,000 naira. That was 2018. Yeah, 2018. Go and get 38,000 naira to register. Ladies and gentlemen, 38,000 naira was like 38 billion naira, not million, 38 billion naira for me. I started running around everywhere looking for who will borrow me. There was nobody. Now, for those who understand Nigeria very well, there's a place called One Man Village after Abuja, Nasarawa, Maraba, the one. Now, I was trekking from that place to M Global office in Use to every day, Monday to Saturday for 3 months. I would trek there, trek back, attend seminar, yet I don't have money to register. I saw that my destiny was there. I saw that I can actually fulfill my destiny there. Now, I began to count the 2 years, that the 2 years was almost over, yet I had not registered. I keep struggling, I keep working, nothing is coming. One day, this man that actually invited me to that particular office told me that I can help you. And the best way I can, because I kept begging him, sir, register me. After you have registered me, I'm going to get whatever I get, I will pay you back before I can start earning. The man refused. He didn't do that. He said, no, no, no. He has registered so many people and they are not taking the business serious. I actually felt that the man was a wicked man then, but it's later I actually understand that most people, when you register them for free, they actually don't value it at all. So after like 3 months plus, I was registered. I became a member of the Alliance in Motion Global. Okay, that's me that you can see how I was looking today. I actually picked the pack as a distributor with Alliance in Motion Global. Now, when I registered, I didn't know that COVID-19 was going to come. No, I didn't know. Now, what I did was first, I began to think of how I can do something on social media, how I can market on social media. Now, I didn't have the money to actually register. When I went there, they said registration is about 240,000 then, somewhere in Use2. I had no money to do, and I had the dream of getting a G-Wagon. It's still my dream till today, and I'm sure 2022, I'm going to get this G-Wagon. That was my dream, to actually get one G-Wagon for myself. I ran around everywhere to look for money to attend. I couldn't get money. So what I did was this: every morning I will go to the class where the session is going. I won't enter. I'll stay by the window and I'll be taking notes. And then one day, one of the lecturers saw me and said, "Well, there are people that they had given scholarship before now, who are not actually taking it serious, that I can replace it." Now, that was how I learned how to do the social media marketing, Facebook marketing, online marketing, Instagram marketing. I actually do all online stuff. Majorly, it's online. I do practically online. Like yesterday, today, I actually have meetings online via Zoom, okay, and other social media. Now, that was when I actually graduated from that, without knowing that COVID-19 was going to come, where everybody wasn't going to come out again, that all of us were going to go home. And guess what, guys? 3 months after I picked my package, 3 months after I picked my package, I was able to launch my second car. Yes, I didn't say my first car. 3 months as a distributor. Now, within the first month, I actually bought a car. It's actually a Nissan car, to a small saloon car. That was the first car I actually bought within the first 1 month. And then in the next 3 months, actually how this happened, when I got my first 2 people, and then I went to the bank, I slot in my ATM card. I slot in my ATM card for the first time in 2 years. Okay, I slotted my ATM card and I withdrew 1,000 naira, and I shout, "Hey, not true, this one not true. In fact, we would die here." Now, I started doing it. Everybody I meet on the road, anybody I see on the road, whoever you are, you are a wheelbarrow pusher, you are rich, you are small, I began to talk to everybody about the business. And within the first 3 months, I actually launched this car. It's actually a V8, okay? A V8 engine. I launched this within the first 3 months. And I have these little toys now as a brand ambassador with the time that I have joined Alliance in Motion Global, just little time. Now, that was one of the time that I was actually launching, I think, the second or the third car in one of the offices. I think the office in Ibadan, I was able to launch this vehicle there. That's me there celebrating that car. And then not just that, guys, within the first 5 months of registering, okay, within the first 5 months of when I picked my pack, I was able to join the Millionaire Club. Yeah, within the first 5 months, I joined the Millionaire Club because I felt that I have seen what I actually needed. I like on what's happening. Okay, you can hear me. So why are some people saying they can't hear me?
We can hear you properly.
Yep.
You can proceed.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Now,
welcome.
what I did was this. I began to look for people to build with, and then I began to search from everywhere. Today, I have different uniform people as my team members here in Nigeria, even in the Philippines. I have a few people, thank you. Okay, I have a few people who are with me in different countries. I have in US, different countries. By the virtue of the online, I do offline. People are joining me from everywhere in the world. That's me. These are coppers. These are Air Force in Nigeria. All these guys are doing the business with me now. Because when I found out that it can transform my story, I began to go to everyone I see. I began to go to them, join my business. This is the police. They are all doing the business with me. These are the traffic, in the Philippines, what they have is traffic light. Okay, there are traffic police too. I think I remember I saw traffic police in Batang. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I saw in Manila too. Okay, these guys are doing the business with me. A lot of them. I began to attack young people too. So I was building wide. Everyone I see, the young and the old, everyone, both the senior military personnel, I look for everyone to join me. Now, the secret is this for you to grow. It's a number game. When I realized that it's a number game, I began to look for everybody, senior military, junior ministry, pastors, imam, women, everybody. I began to talk to everyone I see. Just come and see what I saw. And that's the little secret why I've actually moved to the latest level where I am now. Today, a lot of people are joining. By the way, I have not actually gone very far in the business. I am still starting. I am still learning. I'm still growing. But so far, so good. In life, have given me, Alliance Emotion Global have given me the best and the best transformation. Today, I have a strong team that we are building together in different states, okay? In different states in Nigeria, in different countries. We are moving on daily basis on. We also take our time in our own little way to give out to the less privileged. That's one of our visits to the orphanage, okay? No matter how small, we also remember to give out. I learned that too in the Philippines. When I get to the Philippines, a Life Foundation, okay? So we too started our own little foundation where we actually give out, okay, to the less privileged. We do that even in the churches, okay? We do that, we give out, okay? From the little we get, we give out to actually see how we can support people in different locations. With my sister, okay, that's my beautiful wife, okay. I've been so supportive. Most wives would have left their husband when they went broke, when things became so bad for them, but she stick with me and remain with me. Okay, that's me with my kids, okay. Alliance Emotion Global, I'll be calling a lot of Aim Life. I'm sure you know that Aim Life means Alliance Emotion Global, okay, has given me what I actually deserve. Today, my family gets anything they want, courtesy Alliance in Motion Global. And then the main thing that actually took me to where I am today is focus. Come and join. I remember one last one that met me that they want to give me a car. All I need to do is to convert my office to all the offices I have just converted to their office. And then they will give me a car. And I told them, beautiful. You can have me, but on the condition that if you're registering me, I told them the number of downlines I have, register all of them, and none of them came back. Now, if you are not focused, these guys can sweep you. Stop your distraction and feed your focus. If you want to go well, particularly today that our company have started a 3.0, you need to starve your distraction. There are a lot of distraction that will come. There are a lot of things with distraction. There are times that you will not get registration. There are times that people will not join you, but you need to remain focused. Okay, so focus is a point of concentration, attention, attraction, and activity. Okay, you must be doing something. You must be up and do, whether it is coming on there, whether most time I hardly sleep. I am just up and doing. Why? Because I know that it will get to a time where I will rest. I am focused. I have a goal. I have a target. Yes, they tell me no today, no problem. I am sure every one of you already know that for every no that you are told today, there's a yes actually waiting at the corner. So I keep pushing. Okay, focus is the power to control yourself and your future. Okay, you want to control your future. You want to control what you earn from the business. And I know some of you have your deepest why. You have the dream why you joined this business. You have to be focused. Okay, so focus is the power to control yourself and your future. If you are not focused, you'll be swept away. If you are not focused, you may be distracted from having what you actually really want to get in this. So what do you need to do? Why do you need to focus in our business? Why do you need to focus? Focus keep you on track in network. Focus. Nothing will distract you. Now remember that without focus, you are not capable to finish a specific goal. Whatever goal you have set for yourself in the year 2022, if you are not focused, now I have been following a little bit of Ma'am Sandra and Jessica. I noticed that you have a lot of things that do online. Sama, if you are not focused, there's no way you can actually achieve your dream. So having focus in our business, we allow you to hit your target in a short span of time. Okay, when you are focused, what is supposed to take you long? Now, there's I usually use the scripture in the Bible where the children of Israel were supposed to travel to a place that is supposed to take them just 40 days. But because of lack of focus, because of one thing or the other, the journey journey that was supposed to take them 40 days ended becoming 40 days. Okay, so focus will help you achieve your dream in a short span of time. So you need to remain focused if you want to achieve your aim, your target, your goal. You need to remain focused if you want to end poverty. You need to remain focused if you want to affect so many lives. I tell myself, there are so many people, 40 years, there are so many people that lives are tied. There are so many destiny that are waiting for you to explode. They are waiting for you to achieve your dream so that they can achieve your dream. Now, why should you remain focused? Because time is running out. Time is running out. Time is running out. With focus, we prevent wasting of time. With focus, you can prevent wasting of time. The children of Israel wasted 40 years instead of 40 days. So with focus, we can prevent wasting of time. A time that is wasted is part of our life that is wasted. You can never get it back. Once it's wasted, you cannot get it back. So don't keep what you're supposed to do today for tomorrow. Do what you're supposed to do today, and then tomorrow you do what you're supposed to do tomorrow. So with focus, you will actually achieve a lot. Now, what else? Why should you be focused again? With focus, you can have a lot of achievement and a lot of results. If you are focused, I tell you, you can have 10 million dollars. All this. I encourage every one of you to actually remain focused. Remain focused if you want to achieve your dream. Okay, focus will help you set realistic goal. And with focus, this goal will come into reality. Okay, with focus, whatever goal you have set for yourself, I pray for every one of you that is listening to me this day. Whatever goal that you have set for the year 2022, whatever goal, God will give you the grace to achieve all of them. The grace, the spirit to achieve all of them. You will receive the grace now. But you need to remain focused and then set goals. There are people who are moving without goals. They are moving without goals. Set realistic goals and begin to work with them. And I bet you, nothing will stop you. Nothing will stop you. That you can achieve by having the attitude of focus as I round up. Some of the goals. What are the things that you can achieve? Number one, you can accomplish daily goals like prospecting. You set target. What do you want to do? Those who are my team, you can set target on your funnels. Okay, those who are doing online with me, set up your funnels, monitor your funnels. You can do that. You can monitor that. You can do your follow-up well. You can accomplish your daily goals. Some people don't have daily goals. You wake up every morning as it comes outside, set goals. What do you want to achieve for the day? As you wake up after your prayer, after your devotion, what do you want to achieve? With focus, you can achieve your daily goals. You won't wake up and say as it comes. No. Set goals. Okay, with focus, you can have a large group. And then having a large group means you're having plenty money, plenty pesos, plenty dollars, plenty naira. With focus, you can actually have that. What will you get again with focus? With focus, you are going to be having the result of your dream. Okay, like millions of money will follow you. Okay, I decided to put naira here. Okay, because millions will follow you. When you are focused, this money will come. Most of our mentors who actually succeed, that like Jalen, I was listening to him. He said he was focused. There was a time that he was not getting anybody when he started. He was focused. He remained focused, and today money follows him every day. If you are focused, I bet you money will follow you on daily basis. I had Ma'am Jessica talking about the car she want to buy this year, the Benz she want to buy this year. That's focus. That's dream. With focus, nothing stops you from achieving it. With focus, you can actually have a happy family. I'm telling you, sir, when you have money, you have a happy family. You have a comfortable. So when you are focused, build your business, you can actually have a happy family. With focus, you can have the cars of your dream. When you are focused, because when your team began to grow, those dreams you have set for yourself are going to be achieved. Okay, so with focus, you can actually have all that. So focus is very, very important. With focus, okay, what you're going to get again, you can get the home of your choice. So that's why it's important you be focused. And that's why I'm focused. No one can actually distract me. Yes, sometimes I can make mistake. Yes, of course, I made a lot of mistakes when I started. But guys, I am focused. With focus, yes, you can make a mistake, but don't remain on that place. You can fall. Even the Bible says that when the righteous falls 7 times, okay, you fall 7 times. What do? Don't rise 6 times. Rise 7 times. When you are focused, you can achieve all your dreams. Whatever dreams you have set for yourself, you can achieve every one of them. That's what focus can do for you. So why should you focus? Because focus on your life and your business today, ladies and gentlemen. Focus on your life and business. Do it as if there's no it's the last day, and I bet you those results you are looking for, the harvest of success, you meet you in the future. And guess what, guys? The future is actually now. The future is now. Once again, I want to thank you so much for actually giving me this opportunity to actually share with you guys this beautiful evening. But before I go, I want to thank you so much for listening. I am so grateful. I wish you more power, more money, and more of everything good that you so desire. I pray for your team, the Team International, and every team that is here, including my team, that this year will be your best. Remain focused. I bet you in your team, you have a lot of Millionaire Club members. You have a lot of car achievers. You have a lot of houses and lot achievers. Just remain focused, and all that will get to you. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
All right, I was blown away with the amazing story. It's very inspirational, very motivating. There's nothing else that I can say, but then again, the emphasis of being focused and it gives importance to what we really want in order for us to be successful in life is the key factor of the word focus. So thank you so much, Coach Emmanuel, for sharing your stories and also for inspiring everyone here in our Zoom. We are currently 41,000 strong participants. And those on the Facebook Live, I'm sure that they had been inspired and also motivated with your stories. So everyone, kindly have a note there for our guest speaker to say thank you for his inspirational stories and keep us motivated and keep us going for our daily lives and this business. All right, so before we move on to the next part of the program, may we ask everyone to turn their cameras on so that we can take pictures with our beloved speaker and everyone here in Zoom. All right. Okay, I'll go ahead and take on the photos here. One second. Just a few more. Almost there. And just need to remain focused on what I'm doing. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay. All right, so moving on to the next part of the program would be our Q&A. So I would like to call on Coach Sandra to take the honor for this Q&A of our event. So Coach Sandra.
There you go. Yeah, I am so speechless while listening to our senior ambassador. Thank you so much, Mentor Chidi. It is really a very wonderful and a very uh, successful journey. I'm so touched about your story, and actually, I really want to listen to that because I have a little idea since because of our friend, mentor Sam Godwin in Coom. So I'm so excited to hear your story, and it is really a very wonderful story. I'm very grateful that despite of your very busy schedule, that you are still here and you inspire us and you give us a lot of wisdom. Actually, I take down a lot of notes while listening. It was a very intense. Seems like we are in the training room and there is a successful story. So that is really a very realistic, and I can feel your, I can feel what you are, what's on your heart while you are sharing your success journey. So I just take down some of the notes that I share. I can see also that you are having a photo together with a lot of international trainer like mentor or our international trainer Chinedu, yeah, Sir Adrian Del Rosario and Sir Arnel Limpin. So it is very rare to take photos to these people. Yeah, so that means you are a very active distributor. And as you have told me, 25,000 naira. So okay, so 25,000 naira is your before your what you have on your on you, and actually thinking, oh, where does 25,000 naira goes? But for you, yeah, on that time, it is very, very high. How to say that? A very high monetary. How to say? Yeah, like that. So I also um I also have a lot of notes. Yeah. So you've been uh you've been a millionaire circle within 5 months. And yeah, you buy the car for just only after 3 months. That was so amazing. Thank you so much. So I have a few questions. Yes, thank you so much, our mentor. I have a few questions. So based on your story, what do you think is your significant attitude that bring you to your success?
Wow, that's actually a wonderful question. Once again, thank you again for actually inviting me. You see, the main source for my success is that my back was already on the ground at the point of actually thinking of actually taking my life. And then suddenly I was introduced to something that can actually, the journey actually started when, even when I brought the first two people that registered under me, I didn't believe that it was real. But when I went to the bank and slot in my ATM card, and I actually withdrew the first 1,000 naira, well, I say, well, then I had one account. And I say, wow, now here we go die. And that's how I started the movement. And since then, no stopping. Yes, there are ups and downs. But within the first 3 months, I didn't get one karma. It was two cars I was actually learning. So the main motivation was that my back was on the ground and I saw light. And when you are in darkness and suddenly you saw light, then you won't struggle to go back to darkness again. Aim Global is the light I saw. It was the light at the end of the tunnel for me that gave me the change and the transformation I actually deserve. Thank you, man. I don't know if I actually answered that.
Oh yeah, that is wonderful. So another question I saw, we have a question from mentor. Wait, let me check it again, please. So I have the question here. So what motivates you each day to remain focused on this business?
Wow, that's an intelligent question. I have a dream and I'm pursuing my dreams. I have not gotten to, I'm running a race. Now, I have not gotten to the finish line, so I can't stop. I walk all through the day. Since morning, I've actually not rested today. When we spoke on video call, then I was having a meeting with some people in their shop doing a short presentation when you called me because I had not actually achieved my dream and my goal today. So my main motivation is that my goal is to, every day I see my dream, I see my vision. I'm not there yet, so I keep pursuing it. Still believing that one of the dreams is actually to get a G wagon. One of the dreams is actually to be able to build an eatery where everybody will come eat for free who cannot afford. So I don't have that yet, so I can't stop. One of the dreams is actually to build a hospital where people who had no money to treat their children can come and treat their children for free. I haven't gotten that money. My son died because I couldn't raise money for treatment. So I want to have those foundations. So I have not gotten there. So I keep pursuing those dreams. When I get there, I can relax and rest. But once I'm not there, every day I keep pushing until I get there.
Wow, yeah. Actually, that is really a real story from grass to grace, and sometimes those our sad moments, that that one are the things that fuel us so that we can make uh, so that the opportunity will come to us, and sometimes it will fire up our ourselves so that we can do more and we can search for a lot of opportunities. Sometimes we cannot, sometimes we can do what the things that we are thinking we cannot do because of this kinds of situation. So another question that I have is what is your advice to those people who are struggling, for example, in registering in our company. So according to your story, right, that uh, you ask someone, you're the one who invite you to help you register, and then yeah. So what is your advice to those people, yeah, who are struggling in the registration?
Okay, you mean people who are struggling to get people registered under them?
Yeah,
Now, uh, is that what you mean? Is that the question? Distributors who are struggling to get the truth is this. Uh, you see, this business is there's a price to pay actually. Most people feel that once they come in immediately, everything will start flowing like a flood. Now, you keep pushing. It may not be there. You may not get the you may get no. Now, I want to use one little story. When I started, after I got, I think I had 7 people then. I met a man who I was telling about the business, and the man looked at me and brought out 200 naira and gave me and said, "I know you're hungry. Go and eat." Now, that's means I wasn't up to the level of talking to him about business. That's how belittle the man belittle. He did look at you. Take this, go and eat. I know you are hungry. But I didn't give up because I understood we're being taught is that no is actually part of the business. Now, when I spoke with Pastor John Guy, he's actually one of my mentors, and he told me and said, if until you've gotten at least 1,000 no's, then you are not yet a networker. So when I am told no, I'll go back and write the no down in a book that I have gotten 1 no. I kept counting the no. I was most of the no they tell me is that I don't have money, I don't understand the business, I am not ready, or my finger has been burnt before in other networks. So you tell me no, I'm not bothered. Because the no you tell me, I remember a woman who actually told me no. In fact, she poured me water when I started. Today, the woman had 15 accounts with me. Her wife, her husband had 15 accounts. Her children have seven accounts under me. But the same woman poured me water if I've gotten angry. So what I did was I kept pushing. I know that for every no you tell me, there's a yes at the corner. And the most thing that can actually sustain you with those no is that if you know that that company where you are have the capacity to make you achieve your dream, then you can stick in it when no's are coming. I knew that M Global can fulfill my dream. When I saw that first encashment, 4,100 was the first money I got from M Global, 4,100 naira. And I withdrew only 1,000 naira. Guess what, guys? I didn't spend any money from my earnings until I got to 15 accounts. I'm sure my wife may be watching this. I didn't even tell my wife I was making money. As those money were coming, as I encashed, I was adding account. In fact, when I bought my first car, they didn't even know that I was making money. I was still looking like the way I was looking because I was focused. I knew that the larger it is, the more I got a lot of no's. It got to a level that I don't even write the no's. Some will call me scam. Some will call me so many things. But when you tell me no, I am happy because I am heading towards achieving my dream. Sama, if you start the business and people keep telling you yes, you are not ready yet. When they tell you no, you can quit the business. So no is actually part of the business. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. For every no told you, there's a big capital letter yes waiting for you out there. So keep pushing. I bet you nothing is stopping. And the good thing about it is that the world is so large. You know how many billion people there are also in the world? How many billion people? How many billion people? They will tell you no. But one man will tell you no, but there's another person waiting to tell you yes by the side. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you so much for that very, very nice answer. So there is another one. Is that okay? There's another one question here. Yeah, from Solomon. Did you at any time get so discouraged that you considered quitting AIM Global?
No. Actually, the only time I actually felt pain was when I had one crazy flush out. I wasn't even a sliver executive then. I was discussing with my upline. I think I got some registration then. And then he told me, do social number. So I was just doing. And then when I woke up the next morning, I saw that all the points I've gathered, everything was 0-0. So I felt so bad for quitting. I never think of quitting. Where will I quit to? Quit to transit driver? Quit to going? What will I quit to? That is the gold mine. Yes, there were times I feel discouraged. That's the truth. There were times I feel discouraged. There were times I feel down. There were times I feel my downline let me down. You know, downlines are very wonderful people. They will tell you, we're there with you. Just go. We are following you. We're there. By the time you turn back, you will not see anyone with you. So many times, but I keep pushing because my dream, I have not achieved my dream. So I never actually thought of quitting. But there are times that I actually feel down. I feel weak. I feel broken. I feel, in fact, sometimes you're down like you are helping them. And then you hear some will do a lot of things that will pull you down. But quitting, the answer is no, because I understand that there is no quitter that ever become a winner. So if you quit, you will never become a winner. Our vice president said something a few days ago. He said, if you quit now, you can never become the winner you are destined to become. And you can never test the success that is there. And then when you quit, you never can tell that whether you are very close to your success. Now, I use the example of these guys that were digging gold. Now, they dug and dug for 1 year, 6 months, they were digging, and they didn't find the gold. They got angry and left and sold the place for $1 million. And then the people that came there worked for 30 minutes and found gold. Now, if they have waited a little 30 minutes more, they would have achieved their aim. So I keep pushing because my dream is always at the corner. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, quitting is not in my dictionary. Thank you so much, Solomon.
Wow, that's so nice. That was so great. Yeah, that is true. Actually, it just catch me the flash out. So actually, if you are having a flash out, that means your downline, the one you are mentoring, are working very very hard. So that is actually a blessing. Yeah, thank you so much, mentor Chidi, and that is a really really very wonderful event. And on behalf of Team International, I would like to say thank you. Yeah, to express our gratitude for for having you here in our team. And guys, please send your appreciation to our mentor Chidi. And for me, that's all for me now. So back to our handsome host, Coach June Lopez.
Right. Thank you so much, Coach Chandra. And Coach Chidi, thank you so much for answering those questions that have been prepared by our Q&A person there. So it was very inspiring and it was full of informative informations wherein we are it gives us light on those dark side that we've been having struggles with, like for example, the attitude and how you get motivated. Those are the things that we are actually needed to